really good though. The goal is to not accidentally cut myself. Oh no. Oh, Mommy. Hello everyone, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, this video is for Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is coming up this week. I've never really been one for romance, but I wanted to do something for my friends who constantly make me feel loved all year round. I actually really wanted to bake a very decadent chocolate cake, because I mean that's typical, right? Chocolate, Valentine's, those things go hand in hand, right? Right? But there are two reasons why I chose not to go with a chocolate cake. Reason number one is because my oven / toaster is really small. It looks like a toy, and a lot of people who come to my flat for the first time actually think it's a toy. So despite the fact that it can heat well and probably bake something, I don't think it could bake a cake. And reason number two is because it's been pretty hot in Manila, and I know a handful of people will disagree with me because it has been cold at night. In the day, under the sun, is not that cold. So I wanted to make a typical icebox, I think that's what they're called, icebox cake. So let's get to it. So the very first thing you need is a glass dish. I don't have a glass dish, but I have glass Tupperwares, and I think that's pretty much the same thing. So I'm going to be using Tupperwares. I'm going to be starting with this big one, and if I have some leftovers, I will use the smaller ones, because the more, the merrier. So I'm going to be honest, I think I may have bought too many ingredients, and this is because when I went to the grocery, I didn't have the actual measurements. I just knew that I needed these 4 ingredients, so I kind of just guesstimated. So looking at it now, I think I may have bought a lot. The first thing on the list of ingredients, and frankly the most important part, or well, at least I think so, because this is like the base, is graham crackers. I didn't know how many to buy, so I just bought like the big pack with the tiny packs in them. So I just got these San honey graham crackers. I guess it'll do. I bought like a lot, so I'm assuming this will fit. The second ingredient is all-purpose cream. This actually, it says 8 fluid ounces, but this is in milliliters. Hey Siri, how many milliliters is 8 fluid ounces?
That would be 236.59 milliliters.
I bought too many. The next ingredient needed is sweetened condensed milk. I really doesn't need that. There we go. In the recipe it says half a can, but I don't know if there's like bigger cans in this, so we'll see. And the last thing that this recipe calls for are mangoes. I got 3 mangoes because in the recipe it says 1 ripe mango, and let's be honest, I don't think 1's enough because your girl loves mangoes. So before we begin, the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is clean my hands. I'm going to use alcohol simply because my dish rack is over my sink right now because I need as much space as I can. And like I showed in my last video, there is a proper way to rub your hands with alcohol. First is with your palms, and then the back of your hands, and then your finger webs, and then your nails, and then your thumbs, and then your wrists. And if you do all that, you should have your alcohol dried up. This I learned from a video, especially because with the whole coronavirus thing going around, people are very concerned with the way people sanitize their hands. So I made sure to follow that video because there's no harm in making sure that your entire hand is clean. It is worth acknowledging that this recipe has like 6 steps, and the first 2 are like preparation steps. So there's like 4 steps to this recipe, so I hope I don't mess it up. The first step is to chill the all-purpose cream in the freezer for 20 to 30 minutes or in the fridge overnight, which is exactly what I did. This has been sitting in the fridge for over 24 hours. I'm actually really thankful it didn't freeze because my fridge is really, really cold. A bunch of other things are frozen. The second step, which is optional, is to whip the all-purpose cream to make it lighter and fluffier with a hand mixer, but I don't have a hand mixer, and frankly, I'm too lazy to whisk the all-purpose cream with my hand like a hand mixer. So we go and skip that step. Finally, I'm gonna be able to do something. The third step is to slowly fold the all-purpose cream with the sweetened condensed milk until well mixed. Cut or share here. Noted. Thank you, box. Well, actually, you know what? That does look like a lot. Nope, does not look like a lot. Never mind, I take it back. He said half a can, but since we're doubling up, we're using the whole one. So we're just, oh dear. So maybe I shouldn't have doubled up so quickly. I'm going to assume that this is well mixed because it's basically the color of the condensed milk, but just a little lighter. So I'ma say use good. Use good. So line the bottom with graham crackers. Okay. I like it already. Mango slices? Wait, I haven't sliced my mangoes. Oh my goodness. I could have dropped that knife hella on my feet. Oh, that was so scary. Alright, okay, so let's stick with one mango first. Pour some of this. Okay, that might have been a bit much, but maybe a bit more. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have used my spoon. It's okay, you know what? Because, like I said, my dish rack is over the sink. I'm gonna just put it on my dish rack so it pours into the sink. Oh, Nikki, you smart. You know, this recipe comes off as really easy. And you know what? It is. If you're good at things, and I'm not. This is not turning out as great as I had intended. Oh no. Oh, Mommy. I thought I'd be decent at this. This big Tupperware is done. I'm gonna leave it in the fridge overnight to let it set. There's still a bunch more ingredients though, so I think I'm gonna make them and put them in this little Tupperware. But I might make them tomorrow morning because I want to buy more mangoes. But I'm gonna leave this in the fridge overnight, and I'll see you guys when I give these to my friends. Hello everyone, so it is the next day. I think my mango float has set, and my first victim has come over.
Hey Nikki, I'm excited for your mango flute.
Mango floats are supposed to look like this, right?
I don't know. Parang yung mga... Ay, English-speaking zone ba sa mga vlog mo? Like, or they don't want to cast. Parang... So, I'm going to try Nikki by Mango Float.
Thumbnail!
Thumbnail! Green ham. I like it.
Do you though? Like,
Yeah,
really?
I like it. It's sweet.
No.
It's
Is it good?
Mhm.
Yay!
11.5.
Out of
100.
rude.
Out of 10. It's
Thank
great.
you.
It's great. I love it.
So I have 2 more people trying my what's it called? Mango
Mango
float.
float.
I was about to be like great.
Great. Okay,
Okay, try. Why are you both wearing masks?
wait.
It might be really hard.
Oh.
This
Cut that out.
It's
Cut it out.
careful.
I can't.
Do what Christian's doing. Is it good? Aww.
Tastes weird. I love mango floats.
Is it is it a good, like, it's decent, right?
It's really good.
Not
Really?
decent.
It's really good. Really good.
Are you just saying this because you're my friend?
No, it's really good. Really good.
Aww.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, it's really good.
You guys
Is it
are
ice
so...
cream?
No, that's just cream and condensed milk.
Enjoy it.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's
So I am gonna end this video here. I actually have a handful of other friends who tried my mango float, and the big Tupperware is already finished and I don't have the small Tupperware anymore, so this is all I have left. But some of my friends chose not to be filmed because of their privacy, and I completely respect that. I highly recommend that you guys make this. It's really easy, it's super refreshing, and it tastes really good. I'll make sure to leave a link to the recipe I followed in the description down below. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my video. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you spread love wherever you go, regardless of what day it is. I hope to see you back here next week. Bye!